My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Aries. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future 9 card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. Okay, the general card is the 8 of Swords. Okay. Let's look at the first row, which is also your past. You start off with Justice reversed, Ace of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, you could have air of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, especially Libra here, or you could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here. But I'm kind of getting here from my beloved Aries, especially from the past. I mean, I kind of, I feel like this, that this even resonated for me, like even maybe hundreds of years ago, because the thing is I saw, that there was a bit of, and yeah, that you felt a bit imbalanced about something. I was going to say unsettled. I mean, unless that word even applies to you, but I'm getting this kind of imbalanced kind of feeling, like you're thinking, I see you actually putting time and effort about, regarding this career, stuff like that, but there's just something that was holding you back. This is kind of like, it's kind of like your mind is more or less, sounding alarms, thinking, yeah, Aries, you might want to look more into this whole, job opportunity and career stuff like that, because, something, doesn't seem to really seem right about something. And then the sense of not seeming right is what you want, wish, and desire. Because the thing is, it's like what I was even, telling or, talking with the human about is, it's like, desire is pretty much, practically the opposite of what is beneficial and stuff like that. For example, it's like he tells me, sometimes he'll have, like steaks and stuff like that for, his meals. I mean, it's like I more or less, but then he just, realizes saying, well, eating, all of this, might not be beneficial to me. And I think, okay, the thing is, it's like, but the thing is, speaking of steaks and a vampire, goodness, Nope, nope, nope. I mean, I can't even, think about those things. But other than that, the thing is I'm more or less sense a bit of, that there was something that was kind of, holding you back. This is kind of like the 7 of Pentacles kind of situation. There was hesitation because, it's like you did put time and effort, which I think is remarkable, because that's actually, the Ace of Swords, of using your, swords and carving your way through the jungle of the unknown. Maybe it wasn't per se unknown, but you were pretty much heading towards this career or stability. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to keep going, but I do sense a bit of, that there was a bit of hesitancy about something, but we're just going to have to keep going. Because for the current times, you do get the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reversed, my goodness. Oh my goodness, and the Page of Wands reversed, how about that? Yeah, you could definitely have Earth or more have Fire, or even Leo. Okay, so what I kind of got here for you is, it's like, since your general card is the 8 of Swords, this is kind of like feeling stuck, kind of blindfolded. You have no idea where you're heading towards. Because the thing is, something is definitely heading towards you in current time, slowly but surely. But then I kind of get this combination of thinking, that, there's actually, no confidence within you. You feel like, there's no strength, there's no stability for my beloved, fire signs. And the thing is I'm kind of getting, that, something is heading towards you slowly but surely. But again, it's kind of making you feel a bit uncertain. It's kind of like, again, hesitation about something. And I'm kind of getting, like maybe, it's like, you put time and effort on this current career or something. Maybe it's all combined, that this is pretty much, the, stability, and then this is, could be either, your first salary, your first paycheck of something. But I'm kind of getting, that something was, is definitely heading towards you, but you're kind of, I do sense a bit of, that there's a imbalance, like with the Justice reverse kind of situation. I hope it's not like, history is repeating itself, but I'm kind of getting, it's like you feel like there's no kind of development, no growth, and there's kind of a lack of confidence within you. Well, the thing is, it's like sometimes these, moments happen, human feelings and stuff like that. The thing is, I remember the human, told me, I think it was about maybe a year or so ago, is that, it's like I don't know where he actually worked at. I'd have to ask him. It was like in some kind of office, position. I don't know exactly what it was, but the thing is, is, when you got out of college and stuff like that, a lot of, well, young humans, well, they kind of also, they have, this eagerness about wanting to actually make money and to get out and to really, start, working and stuff like that. But then there's also humans like him, that pretty much just thought, what am I doing? The thing is, okay, you go through college, you graduate, everything is this wonderful, you have this Six of Wands kind of situation, Three of Cups situation. However, sometimes, okay, this, once the celebration is over, then reality kicks in, and then, well, sometimes, well, humans, and even, this is how I even felt, can feel a bit imbalanced and thinking, what am I doing? Right? Well, we're going to have to keep going. Okay, in the future, I do see Ten of Wands reversed, which is a good thing. Nine of Wands. And then Eight of Wands reversed. Oh my goodness. 10, 9, 8. Interesting. Okay, the thing is what I see for my beloved Aries in this world is that, okay, obviously something is going to be unburdening you in the future. I wonder if it could either be that Knight of Pentacles, or maybe you're going to be changing course of somehow. But yet, you are definitely going to be releasing some kind of baggage of some kind, which is very good. It's like, you don't want to feel like you're being overworked and burdened, right? No, you want to be able to actually release excess baggage, release any kind of, weights that's holding you down. So this is actually very remarkable. I mean, again, I'm just going to have to, focus on the clarification, but yeah, I mean, I do see that, some kind of decision. I'm kind of getting changing course. But yeah, you might want to be careful with the changing of whatever course or whatever plan, because with the Nine of Wands reverse, it's kind of like giving up and just saying, okay, I've held on for so long, but I'm too exhausted, to be holding on. And with the Eight of Wands, it's like there's no kind of movement or development whatsoever. Well, I want to do some clarification, because I want to give you exactly, what's kind of, because I'm kind of sensing, something, but I'm going to give you guys a way better idea about what I'm sensing, because with the Justice reversed, you feel imbalanced, you get the Four of Swords, which is remarkable. And this is kind of how I felt the first time I entered my coffin after being, transitioned into a vampire. And the thing is, it's like sometimes, you feel kind of, well, imbalance about something, about, insecure, you feel like the Queen of Wands reversed sometimes, where you just think, I have no strength or courage within me. And that's even like with the Nine of Wands reversed, it's like having no strength to be able to hold on much longer. And so what I actually saw you doing was resting up with the Four of Swords, which is important, because if you feel any kind of insecurity, jitteriness, anything that's kind of, making you feel a bit, just, not feeling like your true self or whatever, the thing is it's important to rest up. It's about, focusing on your health. It's about, like, saying, okay, I don't feel well, but yeah, I'm going to be, resting up, and I'm going to be taking care of yourself. Wonderful. With the Ace of Swords, you get strength. Oh my God, another Leo. My goodness. The thing is what I see here is you are incredibly courageous enough to want to, put time and effort on whatever, this goal was for you. Wonderful. And that's what I like to see, and what I love about my fellow Aries in this world is actually having the courage, even if it took place in the past. The fact is that you once upon a time had it, and the thing about any kind of courage, any kind of feelings and stuff like that, it never goes away. Because, once the time comes, that strength moment is going to come back into your life again somewhere. Can't say when, where, or how, of course, but, you'll know when the moment hits you. But of course, when you were actually putting time and effort, you were incredibly strong and courageous and determined. So of course, it was really important for you to rest up, because, maybe you first felt imbalanced when you got the job after the job interview and stuff like that. But then, it's like, well, you probably thought, okay, I need to rest up. I need my energy. I need to be in good health to be, applying, for this job and actually putting time and effort into it. Because for the King of Pentacles, okay, I knew it. It is changing course, because you get the Two of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting here is, it's like, yeah, you were definitely, well, being offered, or, this kind of job was actually, and not something that you really wanted. I mean, you put time and effort into it, but maybe, it's like other people were actually reconsidering alternative jobs and careers for you. Why would they be doing that? Because the thing is, it's like you put time and effort into the situation in the past. But why would you suddenly be needing to make a decision based off of Two Swords, right? Well, I'm kind of getting, that some people, they probably, will found an alternative job and career for you and stuff like that. Maybe they said, well, this job is not really, going to work out for you, but we have something way better, because you do get the Knight of Pentacles, which is something moving slowly but surely, but yet there's no confidence. Okay. Well, obviously, okay, you did have to make some kind of decision, so maybe you did decide to pursue that Knight of Pentacles situation. So I want to know exactly what that Knight of Pentacles is, because if somebody, may have, misled you or something, or kind of, didn't really. Because for the Knight of Pentacles, okay, you got the Two of Wands. So this is about embarking on something. So maybe when I'm more or less actually getting here, it's not because somebody else, wanted you to decide on something, but it's what you personally wanted. So maybe, it's like, you actually had opportunities to actually make a way better decision in the past with the Two of Swords and the King of Pentacles, because you are definitely heading out with the Knight of Pentacles, moving slowly but surely. Maybe you have to go through like excess education, certificates, or diplomas, whatever humans need. Maybe, this is you having to add more, requirements or something to this career of whatever it may be. But, you are definitely going on this new alternative journey, my beloved Aries. I want to know where it's going to be taking you and to make sure that I'm guiding you in a way proper, feeling. I mean, I'm kind of getting, that it may not end up well, but, that's only the first sense I'm getting, but we're not quite there yet. Because for the Queen of Wands reversed, you feel like that there's no courage, there's no strength, and there's no stability whatsoever, but you get the Three of Wands with the Ship of Opportunity. Okay. I find this very admirable and very remarkable for my beloved Aries, because the thing is, it's like, deep down, you kind of feel a bit insecure about this new offering, opportunity, whatever it may be, but yet you're still embarking on the Ship of Opportunity. Because if you look at the ship, this is, you're pretty much, your ship, heading off towards an alternative direction, path, whatever, quest, voyage, and but yet somehow you do feel a bit insecure about that. Like I already mentioned, it's like my first sense is saying it might not end well and stuff like that. But again, we're not quite there at the end to we'll verify what the Eight of Wands reverse is all about, because maybe it might end up good. But I'm kind of getting you might want to actually we'll head back to this situation, because for the Page of Wands reversed, you get the Daughter of Grails. Okay, now I think the Daughter of Grails is a very beautiful card. I mean, especially this, with beautiful vampires and all. But the thing is, okay, I'm kind of getting, that there's no movement because you get the Page of Cups. What is the Page of Cups? The Page of Cups is like an idea child. And, that's, sometimes these idea children can become reality. You pretty much just say, I'm going to be, developing some kind of like archetype of some kind of thing, and I'm going to be presenting it in a year to, a big public crowd, whatever it may be. But the thing is about the Page of Cups, it's also kind of like an illusion kind of card. It's kind of like a daydreaming kind of card. And of course, daydreams, it's like, that's where all, realities come, through, is just from that moment of thinking, I wonder about that one item or that one idea or suggestion. Well, the thing is, the Page of Cups is very admirable. However, the thing is, it's also kind of a bit of an illusion. And maybe this is where you're actually kind of having, and maybe, a change of heart of some kind, where you pretty much just think, okay, I'm boarding this, ship of opportunity, and it's even in the center of the entire read, but yet there's, something that's kind of holding you back. And maybe this is you actually coming to terms of thinking, okay, it's like this is only just kind of a daydreaming kind of situation. But, yeah, the thing is it's just kind of a bit of an illusion. I mean, it's fun to have daydreams. It's fun to write stories, poetry, whatever it may be. I mean, a lot of these humans have written thousands of books, from nonfiction to fiction books and stuff like that. But you want to also make sure that whatever, wherever you're heading towards is actually going to be a realistic goal and dream, and not just only just sending you down a river of nowhere or stuff like that, and you just think, I knew my whole senses, told me that there's something, that I was going through a Seven of Pentacles moment. Because with the Ten of Wands reversed, you're actually unburdening yourself because you get the Lord of Grails, you get the King of Cups. Okay, this is actually an interesting combination, because this is kind of like a diplomatic offering being, presented to you. It doesn't per se have to be diplomatic, but the thing is you're definitely being offered maybe an alternative path and route, and maybe, at first, you had the Two of Wands, meaning you were heading out, and you got the Three of Wands, you were going on this beautiful voyage, but yet, the Page of Cups was kind of more or less your senses coming to terms and thinking, I wonder if I want to keep going with this, because, you are definitely being offered something else by this King of Cups person. Or you can even have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this other person, boss individual could be a water sign. But why would you be getting the Nine of Wands reversed? Again, there's hesitation. Okay. Yeah, the thing is you might want to really reconsider whatever you're actually planning right now, because the thing is this looked actually like a way better opportunity in the past, whatever it was, because the Four of Cups, it's like being offered something, and but yet there's hesitation involved. Why is there hesitation involved? Because deep down, when you know that, actually know that this idea is way better than what this whole combination is about in the future and in current times. So, I understand completely, sometimes you do have to turn the ship around and say, nope, we're just going to have to, maybe go back to the original docks or wherever, you came from and stuff like that, and say, okay, we're going to try to head back towards, that situation and stuff like that, because whatever that Knight of Pentacles situation was, that was kind of maybe, I kind of got the sense that there's a bit of, glitchiness part of it. Because with the Eight of Wands reversed, you do get the Prince of Pentacles. So, the thing is, maybe, this could even be an alternative, dream, coming through for you, but yet, yeah, I'm kind of getting, it's like maybe you are being offered something with the Page of Pentacles, because that's, what this card is all about. No, actually, no, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me for that. So this is actually this, the second, Knight of Pentacles, and I'm kind of getting, it's like something is definitely moving slowly but surely in the future, but yet there's actually no movement. It may seem like there's no movement, but there's definitely something moving for you. So, yeah, I know I keep giving you mixed signals and stuff like that on where you have to more or less head towards. However, the thing is, maybe this is actually a really good opportunity of some kind, but yet, it's like I am kind of worried about the first Page of Pentacles, because, something is definitely moving slowly but surely in your favor, my beloved Aries, but yet, I'm kind of getting, it's like, okay, maybe the first, Knight of Pentacles was actually, not good and stuff like that, but maybe this, second Knight of Pentacles could, will be a bit more beneficial to you. Yeah, I know I keep, giving you, mixed signals and stuff like that, but I think maybe, in the end, that this opportunity is actually way better than, the past opportunity, because this does, release you of excess baggage and excess any kind of, problems and all kinds of, burdens and stuff like that. So to be honest, I think, my senses are more or less telling you to actually, head towards this offering by this diplomatic, person, because the thing is about water signs and stuff like that, is that they're clear individuals, they're nurturing, loving, supportive, and stuff like that. And so whoever this King of Cups, could be, is pretty much actually going to be way more beneficial. But then, of course, I can understand, the hesitation with the Four of Cups. But then, maybe, with this, second, Page of Pentacles, this will actually be a way better job offering for you. And on a general note, I do see that you are definitely, being offered something way better. So whatever, you're currently going through and stuff like that, that's kind of, I would just, take it with a grain of salt and stuff like that, and then just kind of, we'll maybe head towards, on the ship of opportunity, towards this second Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What does your special vampire card have for my beloved? The Sun. Oh my god. The third Leo. Wow. Okay, you can definitely have Leo. Maybe, a potential boss could be a Leo of some kind. Wow, wow, wow. The Sun will definitely shine for my beloved Aries. I mean, for me, it's not going to be beneficial, but we are more or less in springtime season, so hopefully, you guys are enjoying the sun, and everything is just working out, but the Sun will definitely be shining for my beautiful, amazing Aries in this world. Okay. What does Oracle have for my Aries? Courtesy, thoughtful, polite, and good manners. Interesting. Well, the thing is, it's good to be polite, it's good to have, good manners, but the most important thing is to be incredibly thoughtful. And the thing is, it's like, polite and good manners, everybody, should have those qualities and traits and stuff like that. However, the thing is, it's like, being overly polite and being overly, having good manners and stuff like that could also be a red flag of, a potential, hunter trying to go after a victim. Because, it's like, it's called being charming and loving and supportive. If something just seems a bit off about whatever this offering, could be, whatever it may be, I would definitely be asking so many questions, and to make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and make sure, that whatever career you're heading towards is valid and just, and not just something because, somebody, told you look beautiful, handsome, or, that you fit perfectly and stuff like that. Because, it's like, you know, well, giving out too many compliments is also kind of a red flag. It's kind of like, what the human once told me. It's called, well, something with love, overly love. I don't remember what it was called. But, if you throw too many compliments at someone, just for, and then, of course, well, if you're, if you have like sharp senses and you're pretty much the same, well, why do you keep saying that? That's, oh, you look very beautiful today. Oh, thanks. I mean, but maybe you don't feel beautiful, and you think, well, what brought that up? And if they just say, oh, yeah, for no reason and stuff like that, red flags. You might want to just, keep your eyes on those things, right? But either way, and being thoughtful, I'd be incredibly thoughtful of what you want, need, and desire, and especially of what you want in your future and stuff like that. Put a lot of thought into it, which I think you will be, good at. I mean, look at me giving you compliments, right? But of course, I would never, be the huntress, to any victims out in this world. But again, just be thoughtful and just, kind of look out for any kind of red flags and stuff like that. I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the question you want answered, because for number 1, you get a yes with the 2 of Wands. You get a no with the Queen of Cups reversed. And you get a yes with the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, my beautiful Aries, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for choosing me as your Vampire Tarot Guide reader. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly, and thank you very much.